It's been a while since I shared a piece of my life in a video with you in this channel. I've recorded this voiceover so many times, and then finally I decided my comeback vlog doesn't need to be perfect, and I'm just happy to be back and catch you up on my life. Since the last time you saw me, obviously seasons, months, weeks, days have gone by. For me, it's been one wedding after another, work deadlines, daily routine, same old ways of life, and without I noticed, an entire year passed me by. To be honest, when I look back, I don't quite remember much of what happened. These little clips kind of helped me to put it together, but for example, I hurt my back according to these videos, but I don't have any idea what happened. It's kind of funny and also sad. I can tell you though, most of my focus this year has been on Yuki. Last time you saw him, he was just a little small kitten. When we got him, he was only 13 weeks old, and he is a really amazing kitty. He listens well, he's so well behaved and so calm. But unfortunately, last year hasn't been easy on him. He had several medical issues. It all started when he got his neutering surgery. The vet discovered that he has only one testicle, and they suggested to opening up his abdomen, and they did an exploratory surgery, but they never found the missing one. So after the surgery, because of his face shape and his breeds being very sensitive with their eyes, I think the combination of the medication and wearing cones for such a long time caused his eye ulcers one after another. We have mostly figured all of this out now, but one thing that I'm especially grateful for is that he actually got to spend some time with my mom's dog, Roxy. Unfortunately, Roxy passed away due to old age, and she passed away a couple months after we got Yuki. So I'm so thankful that these two little souls had a chance to at least get to know each other for a little while, even though it was really short time. Somewhere along the way last year, he stopped being a tiny kitten and has become my little companion adult baby. Every morning he waits for us to wake up. Every evening he waits at the door when I get home from work. He follows us from room to room. He guards us to sleep at night. He's always curious about whatever I'm doing. It's amazing how someone so small can become such a comforting presence in your life, and I can't be more grateful for having him in my life. I try to take him everywhere and I put him on leash, but soon I realized with Texas being so hot and his breed being heat sensitive, it was not the best choice. So he's now mostly chilling under the AC at home and waiting for us when we're out. Besides taking care of Yuki and balancing my full-time job plus my side hustles as a photographer and bridal makeover artist, there was very little room to slow down. In the summer, we took a trip back to Mexico. It has been now our tradition to visit Mexico once a year. We have traveled to Mexico in so many ways, and I think by far my favorite way has been going on a cruise. So this past year we did one more time trip back to Cozumel, Mexico with the same exact cruise line as before, and it's always been my favorite thing to do. If you live in Texas, the cheapest vacation would be going off of the Galveston coast and hopping on a cruise line. We usually do the 4-day week kind of a trip, so we spend one day in Cozumel and take the trip all the way back, and it's just the most amazing experience every time. I love the service and how relaxing of an experience it is compared to getting your own flights, getting to the airport, checking in bags, getting back into the plane. With the cruise, you don't have to worry about any of this. You literally pull your car off of a parking lot in the establishment for each one of the cruise lines, and then the moment your foot hit inside of the cruise boat ship, you are good to start your vacation. And I love the fact that a lot of things are included, so you don't have to worry about money. So it really feels so relaxing. You get to really experience a little bit of a slow time before getting back on to reality. So this time when we went to Cozumel, Mexico, they've changed where we landed, and this time we landed inside of the city in the downtown area. So it was different from where we have been previously. We got a chance to explore the little shops and walk down the streets. I took a lot of photos, but for some reason I'm not able to find a single one to share. That is a little concerning. And it gives me this reassurance that I need to get back into making these videos, because then I'm so good about documenting and the priorities of life wouldn't take over. But I hope you're enjoying these little footages that I have from that trip. And yeah, just sharing how much this experience is a break from going into constant modes of working weekends and then week. It's like a hamster wheel for me. So I really appreciate these little trips on a yearly basis we have to Mexico. I want to talk about something that happened this week. I don't believe entirely in astrology. I mean, it might be true, but I don't know. I never associated that much with my birth month. I'm a Gemini, and I just never really felt closely with the personalities, everything that went on with it. But anyways, there is this YouTube channel that I have been following, and I'm feeling so much more closer and connected. It resonates a lot more than I did before. So they're talking about like weekly on like how astronomical alignments of the planets and everything else that goes on, and how would that affect us as human. And I felt in the past couple of months a little bit more closer than I would typically feel. So somewhere last year, in between everything, I unexpectedly found myself interested in astrology. I started taking classes first simply because I was curious. Also, maybe because I wanted to understand myself a little bit better. I realized how technical this astrology is and how little I knew. And also, I think it is time that I give you an update about the other class I have been taking, and that's my guitar lessons. I'm happy to report that I've been very consistent with my guitar lessons. My first teacher left the music class immediately after he helped me to buy my first electric guitar, and the second teacher was also very great and helped me build foundation. As I practiced week by week, I realized I'm drawn to soft ambient guitar music, the kind that has minimal, simple melodies played into a loop. It feels meditative, that you can sit with it while journaling, reading, practicing yoga, or simply drinking your tea while watching the rain. Growth sometimes means recognizing when we've outgrown something. So it was time to find my third teacher, someone whose heart spoke the same language as I did. Before that, I want to leave you with one of my practice sessions from my second teacher. I also adjusted the decorations of the house a little bit, and now my favorite corner is right here. In the fall, we flew to Los Angeles in California to celebrate Josh's grandmother's 100th birthday. There is something very deeply special about celebrating one's life that has lived this long. Moments like this has a way of reminding me how precious time really is and how important it is to show up for the people you love while we still can. California has become special to me, not just because of family, but also it's the closest I can find myself to my home country, Iran. There is a huge population of Iranian descent who live there, and it's always very special when I get to taste some of the food or see parts of my home country. During Christmas, Josh and I stayed here in town. It was healing to stay because last year we lost our dog while we were traveling to Hawaii, and I've been learning that rest doesn't always have to look like traveling in a vacation. Sometimes the greatest act of self-care is simply giving yourself permission to be where you are. When I look back at this past year, I don't see a collection of achievements, but there were small moments that quietly became my life. Thank you for finding your way back to this little corner of the internet. I hope this space continues to be one where we can slow down together and remember that even an ordinary life can be full of beauty.